itself provides strong evidence.
Can you go again with that female's description? The white female wearing gray shirts and blue shorts. She's now by the Sam's gas station. The male's outside in row 6. They're both on foot.
Good afternoon, people. I'm going to bring you stuff that's going on in the U.S. Supreme Court that I just found.
Brett Ankle, hello.
So,
Gwendolyn, Christine, Jack Nat.
So we there, I think that was filmed a few hours ago. I'm going to give a big shout out to your subscribers. It began about 10 o'clock this morning, I say. So, I want to thank you all subscribers. I can't do it without you people, especially those 2 young ladies that I was on live streaming with them last night and a couple of days before. They seemed awful sweet. And I think they're going to stream live either tonight or Friday, but I don't think I'm going to go there because they're doing crochet stuff with, needles and thing and make stuff out of it. So I don't think it's worth for me doing it. I know us men's not into it. So, sorry for the shaking.
Kentucky passenger David 80359 D8D359.
There we go.
Well, what if you have, let's say, the official act is appointing ambassadors, and the president appoints a particular individual to a country, but it's in exchange for a bribe. Somebody says, I'll give you $1 million if I'm made the ambassador to whatever. How do you analyze that?
That, I think, would fall under this court's discussion in Brewster, where the court held with respect to legislative acts that bribery is not an official act, which also matches the common law background. So the way that this court in Brewster kind of sliced at the joint was to say accepting the bribe and the agreement to sex the bribe are not official acts. That's private conduct.
Okay, it's not.
Appointment would be essentially an unrestrictable power of this court that Congress couldn't directly regulate.
It's not, accepting the bribe isn't an official act, but appointing an ambassador is certainly within the official responsibilities of the president. So how does your official acts or the official acts order boundary come into play when it's going to be official, assuming that the president is innocent? But the whole question is whether he's going to be found innocent or guilty.
Again, I think Brewster and Johnson do address that, or very persuasively at least, in a slightly different context. Brewster and Johnson say the indictment has to be expunged of all the immune official acts. So there has to be determination what's official, what's not official.
Well, you expunge the official, you say, okay, we're prosecuting you because you accepted $1 million. They're supposed to not say what it's for, because the what's for part is within the president's official duties?
There has to be, we would say, independent source of evidence for that. And keep in mind that this indictment charges what this court has described as unrestrictable powers of the president. So the logical premise of this indictment is that Congress, by passing...
That sounds like he's a little bit hoarse, his voice. I guess that does it when you go up in front of the U.S. Supreme Court. But I want you all to listen to these U.S. Supreme judges, 'cause they're pretty nice. They explain it like to us dumb people, can't comprehend it too good.
Vague in general, criminal statutes has purported to directly regulate the president's exercise of things like the exercise of the appointment and removal power, things like his ability to speak directly to the American public, core exercises of his authority under the Recommendations Clause to recommend to Congress, members of Congress, the measures he thinks necessary and expedient. So you have an indictment in this case that goes right to the heartland of the president's powers, that alleges a whole series of official acts and tries to tie them together by saying, well, there's a
What the heck?
private aim or a private purpose in that case. And that's a situation which, of course, could be alleged in virtually any indictment.
Counsel, it can be alleged, but it has to be proven. Malum in se is a concept long viewed as appropriate in law, that there's some things that are so fundamentally evil that they have to be protected against. Now, I think, and your answer below, I'm going to give you a chance to say, if you stay.
Man, they keep stopping.
By it. If the president decides that his rival is a corrupt person and he orders the military or orders someone to assassinate him.
What the hell happened? Sorry, people. My computer's screwing up.